This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home your way. Inquire today. This live stream is brought to you by Avaani Real Estate, premium land opportunities in Austria. Build your custom home.
Avaani Real Estate proudly presents Sydney's next address of prestige and value, Gurner Avenue, Austral. Just 250 meters from Al Faisal College, quality education right at your doorstep. Al Faisal College is an Islamic school teaching the New South Wales mandated curriculum alongside Arabic language and Islamic studies. Featuring lot 22 and 32, available in 380 and 402 square meters, this is the land ready for your next move. Build your dream home from a range of custom home designs, or secure it as an investment in one of Sydney's fastest growing suburbs. Everyday life sort with amenities close by, including Austral Plaza and Leppington Village, where retail and health services are already thriving. Austral is Sydney's next fastest growing corridor, powered by Liverpool City Council's 15th Avenue Smart Transit, connecting Austral directly into the Great Southwest Growth Corridor. New rail links, major motorways, a $1 billion road upgrade already underway. And just 20 minutes away, Western Sydney International Airport. This isn't just land, it's a position at the center of Sydney's next growth story. Lot 22 and 32, Gurner Avenue, Austral.
How are the Kings rank-wise? Pretty good team?
I haven't noted it mentally, so we'll have to see what they're like.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
Brilliant.
Because I can't see. I can't.
Hello? Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
So, whatever suits the best. I was gonna hide these things underneath a shadow so that it doesn't sort of heat up.
So you're out in the field?
Yeah. Good. So it's here. Everything all good. brought keyboard and a mouse in case that would make it easy, but
Nah.
like in the adapter, it didn't have the slot available after all the connections.
No, I'm not worried about that. I
So
won't
if
play
you-
around with the
Yeah,
keyboard.
if you ever want to check yourself to see if whatever you're saying is going through,
Yes.
this is the thing
Oh, I see.
to check your audio.
Okay, well, that's
Anyways,
the main
thank
thing.
you so much.
Okay, no worries.
No pressure, just relax.
All right.
And every now and then if you feel like saying something, it's
Do-
in there
do-
for you.
Do I look like I'm stressed out? Okay, have fun. Okay. Jack is here. Jack is back. How's everyone doing today? A little bit cloudy. Other than that, we had the sun break out. There was only 5% chance of rain. Just to fill you in on the first match, Avaani won. It was about 159 that the Warriors needed to break, approximately. So Avaani won the first match today. Hats off to the Warriors. They played a tough game. Very enthusiastic team. Avaani, of course, was solid. And towards the end, Pritton was bowling, got a wicket. D-Pace got a century. Fantastic by D-Pace today. And all the other batters contributed, and the fielders. Captain did an excellent job of positioning the players as well as his batting for the win. We now have the second match of the day, and it's the Royal Kings versus Avaani. This will be another interesting one. The Kings won the toss and will start batting. In the previous match against the Warriors, Avaani was out in the field. The Warriors won their toss. So again, sometimes it makes a difference whether you bat first or you're out in the field. A little moisture on the ground. I've been talking to the boys, and a little bit of moisture. So it'll be interesting with the bowlers today. Fast bowlers, medium fast, spinners, change-ups. Okay, first batter is up. And the delivery. The left-handed batter holds, goes to the mid-off position on the ground. The ball's not really very fast today on the ground. It really has to be hit pretty hard. I'm listening to some of the bats, and it really doesn't sound very solid because of the moisture on the ball. Was that a pad? No. A little excitement there. Maybe thought he might have hit the pad, and then he'd be out. He must have caught a little bit of the ball in the bat. Very nice day today, not too cold. The delivery. Swing and a miss. Good left-handed bowler by Avaani. Run up in the delivery. And it's going for one. Again, that ball was held up, hit to the fine leg area. And the grass here is very choppy compared to some of the other cricket grounds, very choppy. So the infielders and outfielders have to be very careful that ball doesn't kick up, in which case they'll have to use their body to knock the ball down or their hand. Sometimes they use their feet, but, you know, with this choppiness, the ball could go over the feet for more runs. Delivery. Right up. Let's see if it'll go for a 4. No. Not a 4. Right up the middle, past the bowler. Nice hit by the King batter. That one was a little bit more solidly struck. Almost made a 4. But again, the bumpiness of the grounds, you know, potholes and things like that, and the grass a little bit moist is slowing down the ball. Otherwise, that would have been a 4. Delivery. And that's a fly ball, and will it be a 6? No. Comes straight towards us, which is the bowler side. And it just died. Normally that might have been a 6 if the ball wasn't wet. Not that far, about a meter or so from the mark for a 6er. So, you know, won't see many 4s today. Didn't see many in the previous match against the Warriors Avaani played. D-Pace got a 6 in that game. And there's a long one. And let's see what the umpire signals. He's signaling a 4 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 4 it is. 9 runs now. So again, the moist conditions, because it rained last night, is preventing the ball from carrying as far as it could, because it is a little bit moist. The run up and delivery with the new right-handed bowler, swing and a miss. Little repositioning for the fielders. Oh, wide bowl. Yeah, sometimes you can take those ones and go after it if it's at the right height in your hitting zone and hit them.
Which YouTube channel?
Sure.
Where is it was live?
This is live.
On which channel?
YouTube. Just type in Avaani. For those of you who want to know, I've got a gentleman here who wants to know how you can get YouTube for your friends. Just go to YouTube and type in Avaani Cricket. Avaani. He wants to know how to get on. Got it? Okay. Yeah, the first one was not live. Their camera equipment was not set up for the first match. It was a good match. Again, Avaani won that match, and we'd. There's a liner on the ground for 1. Hit well, but again, as I've been saying, when the ball's hit well and the fielders can get it quickly, then they only get 1 run, as opposed to maybe it was hit a little bit less with power and maybe further away from them to try to get 2. Delivery, little punch over to the mid-wicket side, square leg side. Yeah, we'd like to thank Avaani Realty for its support of the Premier League, the T20. The delivery. And caught by the bowler. A little looper right back to him. And the batter's out. Yeah, the delivery makes a difference. Sometimes if you could put a little spinner, change up knuckleball, you know, get him to just try to block it up, and then they're out. Or is he out? What happened there? Yeah, is he going out or not? It's hard to see from over here. I got the fence blocking me. Low fence here, but I still having a little difficulty seeing exactly with the overcast. Okay, he takes a shot now. Right over the bowler's head. Out to D-Pace. D-Pace throws it in quickly. Limits the run there. 15 runs. For all your real estate needs, contact Avaani Real Estate for a free appraisal if you're selling, or a free no obligation consultation if you're buying or selling. The delivery, lefty, and it goes over on the ground, and will it go for 4? Let's see if the umpire signals for 4. We got 16 now. Now it's 18. So that looked like it was a 3. Run up and delivery by the lefty. And what will that be? Will that be a 6 or 4? Let's see what the umpire signals. It'll be 22 if it's a 4, as we know. We could see that. Ball kind of died. From here, I don't think it was a 6. We'll soon see. Oh, it's only 1. Huh. Well, leastwise, that's what the run count is. 19 now. Run count now, 1 run. Yeah, that was well struck, that last fly. Well struck. But seemed to just kind of die when it hit as opposed to rolling past the mark. Left-hand delivery. Oh, right past the wicketkeeper. You nearly had it. 1 run. 2 run. That was a hard one to catch by the wicketkeeper. "20 runs. Run up, delivery. Little block. Goes to the mid-on section. Infielder gets it. No run. Okay, new bowler coming in. Let's see. Captain coming over. Yep, new bowler. So that's the strategy. Captain knows what to do. He decides. Having a little break here. Okay, new bowler, right-handed bowler. And it goes on the ground to the mid-wicket section. Limits it to 1 run, which is what the bowler needs to do. All bowlers need to keep the run count down, as we know. That was a good delivery. And again, the ball goes very fast on the ground to the outfielder. Only going to get 1 run, as opposed to if it's between the bowler and the outfielder, and the outfielder's got to run in and get it, gives him a chance to get more runs. Okay, a little blooper back to the wicket person. Wicket keeper. Falls before on the ground. No run. 23 runs. Delivery, little block, and it goes to the extra cover section on the left side. 1 run. Should be 24. Let's see if it comes up. Little delay on the run count here. Or he didn't get a run. Got it back in time. Little encouragement from the outfield. Okay. A shot hit to the mid-wicket, mid-on section. Gets it in quickly. 25 runs. Avaani doing good. Holding the Kings to getting a lot of runs. New batter coming in. Little huddle by Avaani. Little pep talk. Repositioning of the fielders. Little cloud cover coming over, getting a little bit colder. Swing. And it goes over to the square leg, fine leg, and throws it back in. So that's a two-run hit. I think this is a new bowler they put in. The delivery. Lefty's gone back in, and it goes over the wicket keeper's head. Will it go for a 4? It dives. The wicket keeper dives for it. And great throw. Great throw to limit the runs. Went right over his head again like last time. Very hard to get, especially when it's not within the reach. The delivery. And punches it to the mid-wicket section. Throws it in quickly, deep pace. Gets it, limits the run count. And the delivery. Swing right back to the bowler. A good stop. That would have been trouble if it got past him. The mid-off infielder would have had to run over there real quick. Could have been 2 runs. Delivery. Oh, on the opposite side. Again, wicketkeeper has to knock it down. They got 2 out of that. That's what happens when that ball's coming back to you as a wicketkeeper. The reflexes very hard, unless it comes right within your grabbing distance or on the ground. But that one was too far away to take a stab at, to catch. Not easy. Not easy. Even with wicketkeepers having the glove, requires amazing reflexes when it goes backwards like that off the top of the bat or the bottom of the bat. And the ball also is a little bit moist from the rain last night, so that makes it even harder. The ball shoots through on the pitch as the delivery is being made. And a little ground ball to the mid-wicket infielder. Left-hand delivery. And goes between the mid-wicket and square leg. D-Pace gets it, throws it back in. 31 runs. Now 33, so that's a 2. As everyone can see. Run up by the left delivery. And let's see, it's a fly ball. Oh, what a shame. Hard one to handle. Yeah, that was to the square leg, fine leg area, right side. It might seem easy to people, but remember the ball is moist. It could slip out of your hands when you catch it with the proper technique. The proper technique, unlike American baseball where you got a glove, and that takes care of a lot of the easy catching with a baseball glove. If you're a right-hander, you wear the glove on your left hand. And there are different kind of gloves in baseball, American baseball. You got a pitcher's glove, a little bit smaller, might be a 10-inch. They go up to 14-inch for outfielders. You know, then you have your shortstop, third baseman, and the like. So it's not easy. Not easy. Ball could slip right out of your hand. You have to take it into you. That's the secret. A little bunt over to the point. On the ground, gets it back in quickly. But there's technique. That's very important for fielding, both the infield and the outfield. And while that looked like an easy ball to catch, again, the ball is moist. There's a shot. Will that go for 4? Yes. Easy 4. Easy 4 hit to the cover section. Over towards the cover, extra cover area for a 4. And that shot through because the ground is still a little bit moist, so it was a line drive shot, well struck by the King batter. Well struck. And just like a pebble on a pond, just shot through with the acceleration of the ball for an easy 4 to hit the fence. Okay, another one. This one goes to the extra cover section. Extra cover mid-off. Picks it up real quick to limit the run count. Okay, King's hanging in there. They want to get as many runs as they can. A little spinner there. 1 run. Okay, we have an interesting fielding positions going on here on the cover side. That one went to the square leg, approximately. Swing. Oh, what a throw. Nice throw. Outfielder, the square leg. Square leg, fine leg position. Line drive shot, bounces up, catches it once, throws it in straight away. And that's, again, the irony of cricket. Well struck by the Kings batsman, well struck. But it went so fast to the outfielder, you could only get 1 run out of it. So obviously, pretty difficult to aim between the outfielders so you can get that 4. That probably would have been a 4 if it was between the outfielders. All right, captain talking to his men to reposition. These guys know each other as bowlers and batters, so they adjust accordingly. And of course, the captain will bring in a bowler who has success against the particular batter or batters, be it a lefty, moderate, fast or fast bowler, spinner, change up, whatever is required to get the job done and keep that run count down. We now have a run count of 42, as everyone can see on their screen. A little bit cloudy, sun trying to come out. I doubt the ball will dry up. And the field also this morning was a little bit moist as well. Some dew on the grass. Seems to be a little bit better now. Kings team hitting pretty good too. Warriors hit well too. Delivery. Goes over to Pritam, he knocks it down. Good throw. Over the point section. Very good dive by Pritam to knock it down so it doesn't get by him. That's what you got to do. Put your body in front of it sometimes. If you can't stop it with your foot, dive on it any way you can so it doesn't get past you for more runs. 44 runs. I got 2 on that. Delivery goes over to the point. Correction. Fine leg. The opposite of point. And captain gets it back in. So still 44. Run up delivery by a lefty. And it goes over to the captain again. Let's see if it stops. They get 2 out of that instead of 4. Yes. So again, the moisture on the grass and the ball is not allowing some of these hits to go past the 4 mark. Oh, on the opposite side. Takes a swing at it, misses it. That's a hard one to do. Got to time that perfectly. And if he hit that, that could have gone for a 4. Especially if he hit it on a fly. But so far, knock on wood, as they say, both teams not many 6s today with the Warriors game as well. Delivery. Is that a wicket? Is he out? Yep. Or did he get a pad? .47, but he's out. Let's see if the umpire is going to the wicket to adjust to put the bail back on. Yeah. Yep, it was a wicket. Yeah, a little hard to see from here. We don't have a lot of light with this clouds overhead and the distance I am from the wicket. So you have to excuse if I don't get it right in the beginning. The visibility with the clouds and the distance and the fence right in front of me here. Hard to exactly see, so it may get a delayed response. You guys may have a better look at it. So we got 47 runs by the Kings. You know, it doesn't look like it's going to be so far a high run count. Morning was not a high run count. Some of these matches are due to the moisture on the ball and the grass. And also playing 2 matches, you know. Take our hats off to all these teams. The Warriors, the Kings played today. All the other matches at the other cricket grounds. Playing 2 matches, you know, getting up 7 o'clock in the morning to get to match by 9. Even if it's on a Sunday. Did you get your sleep, you know, families, what have you. So playing 2 matches and sometimes 3 matches. Give them credit. All teams. Okay, and the delivery by the lefty, a little punch, goes right to Pridham, throws it in quickly. That looked like it was hit to the gully position, point gully area where Pridham's playing. Captain is up towards the fine leg, square leg area. And we have the mid wicket and mid on all deep in their positions. Little block right back to the bowler. And left side of the field, we've got the mid off who's out a little bit further out near the mark. And same with the cover man in the outfield, while the others, the point, gully, and Skip are in the infield. Okay, the captain's signaling where he wants his players. He's going to be bowling now. We have positions rotating. Deepes going over to the square leg, fine leg section in the outfield. So they're playing deep on the square leg mid-wicket side and the fine leg. Okay, that ball went to the extra cover. Got 2 run out of that, 49. So again, that wasn't much on it. Kind of died, so the outfielder's got to come all the way in. Takes time. And here's another one to the infield for 1. That one hit to the extra cover section. Oh, 54. Okay. Nice spinner. On the ground to the square leg. Thrown back in. 55. 1 run. The run up on the opposite side of the wicket. Nice spinner. Goes right to the outfielder at the point position. Point cover area and gets it back in quickly for 1 run. So there you go. You know, you hit it real hard and then you only get 1 run out of it as opposed to a shorter ball. Little bunt past the bowler. He goes out to the infield to get it. 1 run. The captain doing a good job here of keeping the run count down. Doing some good spinners on the opposite side of the wicket. Another one. Okay. Goes to the outfielder to cover. Throws it in. Limits the run count again. 58. Now, you probably wonder why is the bowler, the captain, on the right side, delivering on the right side of the wicket. Well, actually, it's a good strategy and tactic because if you could force that batter to go hit the ball where you want to your infielders, then obviously that's going to limit the run count, isn't it? As opposed to more on the square leg mid-wicket section, they're in the outfield deep. So if the ball kind of rolls and the outfielder's got to come all the way into the infield area, they might be able to get 2 runs out of it. So now we have a new bowler. The captain's going back to his position. Fine leg, square leg area. So that's a good tactic and strategy that the captain was delivering that way. So now we're going to rotate, get another bowler in for this particular batsman. The King's batsman, let's see how he's going to go. The run up and the delivery. Little spinner. And it's punched towards the mid-off. On the ground, they're going to go for 2. Again, that ball took a while. It wasn't struck really hard, but the King's batter hit it in a way that it just kind of, they were able to get 2 out of it. As opposed to if that was really struck well, the outfielder could have thrown it in quickly for 1 run. Little spinner again on the odd side, goes behind the wicket keeper. Looks like they'll go for 2. So Kings getting their run count up now from the 40s up to 62 now, hanging in there. And that's what the batters need to do. Any batter needs to get as many runs as he can, as we know. Okay, and that one is over to Pritam. He gets it at the point gully position and throws it in quickly, limiting the run count, 63. The run up, delivery, and a miss. Swing and a miss. Looks like the batsman, King's batsman, wanted that one. He wanted to tag it, see if he'd get 4, or hit it up in the air away from the outfielders just to get more runs. Okay, that was a bouncer in the hitting zone and goes out to the cover, extra cover section, throws it in quickly. Very good. Good outfielding. Good fielding out there. Slow delivery spinner. Swing and a miss. Yeah, that's why they changed the bowler. Perhaps this King's batter prefers the ball to be medium fast. And so they bring in another bowler. Now the captain's coming back into bowl. Mix it up. Good tactic. Good strategy. Getting a little bit colder. I don't think we'll see many 6s today, and even 4s. If the sun came out, perhaps would have dried some of the moisture on the lawn and the ball, on the cricket ball, but unfortunately we're getting some cloud cover, and the temperature's dropping a little bit. It's at 130 approximately, 133. And as we know, the more it goes down towards the afternoon, the more colder it gets with no sun. So we can't expect a high run count. As I was saying, Avaani won the Warriors match, 159. Okay, nice hit by the Kings batter for 1. He hits it over to the fine leg. On the ground, overthrown, and the infielder there to make sure they don't get any more runs. Run up on the opposite wicket side, and it goes out straight towards me on the ground. Outfielder gets it. Nice delivery. Captain doing a good job with his delivery. He has a nice spinner. Only 1 run. The run up on the opposite side. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I got to give Kings credit. Wow. I just said today we won't get many 6s, and what do we get? We get a 6. I think I spoke too soon. But there was a nice delivery by the captain, but the Kings batsman got underneath it and got that loft, and there's not really a lot of wind today to carry it. So hats off to the Kings for getting a 6, up to 72 now. Okay. And the delivery was not much. Not much the batsman could get on that. I think it hit the captain. Bounced off his leg, maybe. That's a shame. That is a risk. Yeah, I think he's hurt. Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, it looked like it went back directly to him and then bounced off of him. That's what you call good fielding. That hurts. That hurts, but he had to protect himself. That happens in American baseball too. Sometimes the batters in American baseball will go right back at the pitcher, and they can get hurt. I've seen guys get hurt in professional league and even in the lower leagues. The ball could hit the pitcher in the leg, the head. Really got to get his glove up, and this is harder because you guys got no gloves. Cricket does not allow a glove except for the wicketkeepers. Nice shot. Directly to deep praise, throws it back in quickly. Captain hanging in there as the bowler. Not going to let that bother him, that little block he did. And the delivery. Quickly hit to the cover section and throws it back in to limit the run count to 1. 74. So far, Kings have gotten the first 6er. Very nicely struck that 6er. Have to put a lot of energy in that with the moist ball and everything and colder conditions. So it was a very nice hit by the Kings batsman. Give him credit for that. That's how you get your run count up. But again, the conditions are not the best. Unless you get the right bounce in your hitting zone, get underneath it, the right swing, and it carries. The other matches I've been commentating on, we've had wind at 20 kilometers per hour, and obviously the batsman's going to want to have a tailwind behind him, and that ball's going to carry. And even on shorter fields like Springfield Park, you know, it's a little bit smaller field, easier to hit 6ers. This is a good sized field here. Little break here. A little discussion going on. The bowler practicing, the Avaani bowler doing some practice bowls to the Kings batter. That's nice to see. Comradeship, whether you're on the one team or another. That's what cricket's all about. Sportsmanship. Not adversarial, sportsmanship. That's what we want to see. Everybody having fun. And that's how I call it. I call it fairly for both teams. It's the only way to call. Okay, a little break here now. Let's see who's going to be bowling. Will the captain be bowling? Someone else coming in? I think someone else is going to be bowling. Okay, request for some hydration, just like soccer we see nowadays. In my days when I played soccer and other sports, we'd get oranges at halftime. Some like bananas, water, of course, electrolytes. Very important. Fitness, stamina. And cricket also requires, like soccer and other sports, a second wind. A lot of people don't know that term in our days. It's called the second wind. The first half was one thing, but you'd have to have that energy for the second half to go the distance. And these guys are doing that, playing 2 matches, 3 matches, sometimes into the evening when it's very cold. So that shows their dedication to cricket. Everybody should get out, get some sport, play some cricket, go to the nets, have some fun. I went to the nets today. It was a lot of fun, helping a friend to knock in his bat that he bought. And I did some bowling myself. Some spinners, knuckleballs, change of pace, fastballs. Oh, hit to the captain. No, the wicket keeper's going to have to get it. Throws it in. Yeah, that one went to the fine leg. Lefty delivery. Gets past the wicket keeper. Wild pitch, so to speak. Not a wide. In American baseball, we call it a wild pitch. This is a wild ball, and they're getting 2 out of it. Good run by the Kings. That's heads up, as we call in baseball, heads up ball. Heads up cricket. Heads up baseball. Okay, delivery by a lefty. Whacks it. And caught. Caught by the mid-wicket outfielder. Batter out. Good hit by the Kings batter. Very nicely hit, but unfortunately it was right to the mid-wicket outfielder. If that was between the 2 of them, would have been an easy 4. But well struck. Not easy with the moisture on the ground and the ball a little bit moist. And another thing here, equipment, very important. Your bat, where your sweet spot is. The type of bat, usually the English Willow are the better bats. The length of your handle, whether you have a custom bat, and they go up to $2,000. Some of these bats, anywhere from $350 to $500, is where you want to buy a good bat. $475 and up, versus the cashmere bats. Most of these players play with the English Willow. But I've tested a number of cricket bats, and I can tell the difference. They're a little bit heavier than the American baseball bat. American baseball bat, about 2 pounds. And the cricket bats go up to 210, 209. Depends what your style is, whether you're a blocker or you like to go for your 6s and 4s. The run up. That was on the full, look like. And hit over to the mid-off section. 80. Kings have 80 now. So to be in this, they got to break 100. Avaani got 159 in the earlier match and won the Warriors match. Delivery. Swing and a miss. Yeah, and I've commented on the other matches, many of the matches for Avaani, as you know. And Jack here, letting you know that Avaani has gotten up to the 260s. But that depends upon the condition of the field, the ball, the teams. But it doesn't look like we'll get up there today over 200. Nice dive by the wicketkeeper, so it didn't get away from him. Sun's coming out a little. Still partly cloudy. That warms up the ball a little bit. Temperature, if it goes up, helps out. Last thing you want is a wet ball. It may be good for the bowlers, but not necessary for the batters. Little punch over to the extra cover section. Fumbles it, but gets it back in. '83, getting towards that 100. Got it 17 more to get to 100. Run up and delivery. Swing and a miss. What's going on there? He's out? Yep. Is that a wicket? Looks like he got a wicket. Yeah. Yeah, adjusting the stumps and putting the bail on, umpire. The batter is out. New batter coming in. That was a good bowl by Avaani. We'd like to thank Avaani Realty for the support of the T20 Premier League, Cricket League, and for all your needs for real estate, contact Avaani Realty. If you're selling, for a free appraisal, and if you're buying or selling, for a free consultation, no obligation. Sun coming out, warming up a little bit. That'd be nice if the sun could stay out a little bit longer, dry up the grass, dry up the ball, get some solid hitting, improve the conditions. I hope you're all enjoying this commentary and the game today. Sorry we didn't have the morning match for you. For you who came in late, the Avaani team won by approximately 159 versus the Warriors. A little bit cold in the morning. Again, not very high of a score, relatively speaking, but typical for this type of field and the conditions. The run-up on the opposite side. Swing and a miss, and I think the captain's bowling now. If I'm not mistaken, the captain is bowling. Run up, and a little spinner goes to the cover. One run, gets it in. So again, that's a good tactic by the captain, who's bowling now, to go on the right side of the wicket, maybe might go on the left side now, and to try to force that batter to go to the cover section. Swing, oh. Wicket keeper almost caught that on the full. Would have got him out. Delivering the right side, another spinner, and it goes towards Pritam. He stops it, gets it in quickly to limit it to one run, and that tactic is working. Captain knows what he's doing. He's forcing the batters to hit to the cover side, where his infielders are, to limit the run count. Another delivery with spinner. Oh, that time it's caught very nicely by the Kings batter. That looks like it's going for 4. Let's see. Or not. No, they're still running. So it didn't go past the 4 mark from the looks of it. That was hit to the fine leg section on the fly. On the fly. That was a well struck one by the batsman at the Kings. He's doing pretty good here, this batsman. And that goes to the cover section and throws it in quickly. So Kings making a standing here with their batting. They're approaching 100. They want to get over 100, a lot more than 100. Get up to at least 150. And delivery again by the captain. And that one goes over towards deep pace to the square leg. He gets it, throws it in quickly. So good batting here by Kings. Good batting. Name of the game is accuracy. Not always about power. Power, of course, for sixers and hitting shots for 4s. But actually, accuracy is very important. If you could hit between the outfielders and the infielders, you get some more runs as opposed to hitting it to them. And hitting it hard just gets to the outfielder infielder quickly so they can throw it back in straight away as opposed to a little slower ball. Okay, delivery by our lefty here. Little chop goes towards Prittam. Or is he out? What's going on here? Yep. That hit his pad. Couldn't hear that. Well, the batter's out. The gentleman for the Kings in the orange shirt is out. It looks like the wicket again. Another wicket. Yep. Looks like a wicket the captain got. Well, that's good for Avaani. Good delivery by the captain. They're working on the stumps. Try to fix it. Well, that Kings batsman did a good job. He was hitting pretty good, but that one bowl seemed to, with the spinner on it, may have thrown him off and it hit the wicket. So, but protecting the wicket is important. It depends upon what you prefer as a batsman, whether you're a blocker or you like hitting the ball. I like hitting the ball as opposed to blocking. I like to go for the swing. And actually, sometimes I don't protect the wicket. I'll go to the ball, cross over to the ball, if I see it's in my hitting zone where I like it. Okay, they're still trying to fix the stumps there. So everyone's batting, bowling's different. We got the lefty in now. Nice delivery. That was a quick one. It wasn't called wide or no bowl. Good pace on that one. That was would have been a good one to strike if it was in the hitting zone at waist height, from the knee to the waist, a little bit higher. But it was too far away. But not a wide bowl according to the umpire. Delivery. And connects with it. Little blooper. Towards the cover section, the infielder gets it. Okay, Kings hanging in there. 7 more runs to a century, 100. Not a century technically, but for a batter, as we know, it's a century when they stay in that long. Okay. 1 run, 94. 6 more. Will Kings get a 6er here to make it 100? Go 4. Get some 2s, get some 1s. Swing and a miss. Nice delivery. That was a low delivery, didn't bounce up too high. Sun coming out, in and out today. Be nice if it just stays out for a little bit longer at coming up to 2 o'clock. So these conditions can improve and we'll have a more exciting game with some sixers. Delivery. Oh. Wicket, another wicket. Looks like it. Yep, another wicket. So the bowlers here for Avaani doing pretty good, getting some wickets now, which is what the Avaani team needs to do. The bowlers need to do. And with the unison of the team effort to keep that run count down. So they're getting some wickets here. Kings have had some good batsmen up, but unfortunately some wickets here for them, against them. So again, it's not the fastest bowl that always works. Sometimes it's the slow or the spinner or the change-up. All the variety of pitches that are also used in American baseball. But like I always say, cricket is harder. Got that bounce, and who knows what's going to happen when it bounces. Especially if you get a reverse spin, a body line shot on a delivery, and also the dangerous ones, the bouncers, which get called out by the umpires if they're dangerous. Okay, I'm looking at field positions here. Got most of the Avaani team in the outfield. Couple in the infield. I'm sure they would know this batter from the Kings. And the captain's bowling again, goes directly out to the cover, throws it in straight away, holds it to one. Oh! Wow. The captain made an attempt to hit the wicket. Did it hit the wicket? Is he out? Hard to see from here. Perhaps you viewers can see. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, they were going to go for 2 and change their mind because the outfielder got it in real quickly, and then the captain, the bowler, decided to try to attempt to hit the far side wicket to get the bowler out. And it looks like he is out. Yes. Wow, getting some wickets. Amazing. Avaani really getting some wickets today. Heads up cricket ball here. Amazing. What a throw by the captain. That's heads up. That is heads up cricket. Amazing. So communication between the batters is very important. When to run, when not to run. So while Kings wanted to get some extra runs, the captain bowler took advantage and threw it right at the far side wicket to get the bowler out. Sorry, get the batter out. Wow, well, how many times, viewers, have you seen that? I haven't seen many of those. Sometimes you get it actually from the outfielders who have a good arm, and if they get too aggressive, the runners, you get a run out. Amazing. That requires good accuracy on throwing. Hat off to the captain and his bowling. Delivery by the captain, who's bowling now. Still bowling, and he should stay bowling if he's getting them out. Or keeping the run count down. There it goes. Shot to Pridham. Knocks it down. Limits the run. Very good. Very good. That's very good tactic. Good delivery by the bowler and the captain. Going to the point. Gully section. On the ground very quickly. Very well struck. But you can't get a lot of runs out of that when it's well struck. A little block. Right back to the bowler. Just past them. tried to stop it with his foot, so they get 1 run out of it. The outfielder had a lot of ways to go in to get that one. They would have gotten an extra run anyhow. So that was the good spot to hit it. Right between the bowler, a slow rolling ball. Very well done by the Kings batter. Okay, 2 more runs, and the Kings have 100. Delivery, spinner. Goes out to the mid wicket, gets it, throws it in. Okay, so the captain's now decided to bring in another bowler. Makes sense. Perhaps he knows this batter and prefers another bowler for this Kings batsman. Hit to the cover on the ground. And Kings have made it to 100. Run up in the delivery by the left-handed Avaani bowler. Punched to the cover. Gets over there quickly. Only 1 run though. It was punched so good, got to the outfielder quickly. Wow. That almost looked like a bouncer. And he hits it to the fine leg section. Gets it back in for 2 runs. That was a tough one to hit, really. Bounced up high on the body line, opposite side. And he managed to, the Kings batter managed to catch that one.